This next short section we're going to do introduces one of my poems, and it's going to be in English by Basia and Polish by Marcin. This poem I wrote directly after speaking with, well, formally interviewing my Aunt Danka, and she told me of her experience of arriving in Persia off the ship. If you look at that picture to the my far right, your left, she was on a cargo ship like that and took her across the Caspian Sea from the Soviet Union to Persia. And when she was taken off, she was carried off the ship by a Polish officer because she couldn't walk. She was 15 years old, she weighed 3 stone 12, which is 25 kilograms. And she told me of the contrast between arriving in Persia and leaving the Soviet Union and meeting other countries, other people for the first time in a couple of years. And this poem is my attempt to try and get inside Danka's head and get out what she felt when she arrived to freedom. And it's called I Lay Down on the Shores of Pahlavi and Wept. Pahlavi was the port they arrived at, and Basia would like to come and say it first in English and then Marcin. Thank you.
I lay down on the shores of Pahlavi and wept. My body could not stop shaking from the dysentery. My emaciated frame of bones hugged the sand in gratitude as my frail loose skin blew in the sea breeze, and the salt water flowed over my filthy remains. How I shuddered with convulsive tears and delight at the gentle warmth of the sun, amid the coolness of the sea and the wind, and I didn't care if I lived or died. I was so very happy to be no longer in the Soviet Union. Free, to die free, at last, if not to survive, as if that were possible, but no, to die was enough. Free in the caring hands of the British, the Persians, and oh, how I'm crying again, my Polish soldiers, my own folk. Look at them in proud uniform and health, their skin tight and love on their faces as they look to help me up. I'm sorry I'm crying so much, to be helped by my people, and they so well, who only weeks before must have been like me, rags and bones, fit only for the grave. And yet, look, they positively shine health. Perhaps, oh, don't get excited, it may be too much. I may die of hope that I might live yet, that I might live and even feel again. Look at me, I'm in a state beyond control. The irony. For days I had no water. Now I'm pouring it out of my eyes. And orange juice. The British bring me orange juice. On a tray, my God, a tray. I have not seen a tray for my, I don't know the years anymore. Since Poland, since home, since Mama and Papa. Oh, Mama.
Just to let you know that I was helping with the translation. I've done the male version of it, so I'll read it with a male perspective of it. Na brzegu w Pahlavi się położyłem i zapłakałem. Moje ciało drżało w ataku dezynterii, a mój wychudły szkielet z wdzięczności wtulał się w piasek. Morska bryza muskała moją obwisłą skórę, a słona woda obejmowała moje brudne szczątki. O, jak ja trząsłem się od płaczu i z przyjemności delikatnego ciepła słońca oraz chłodu morza i wiatru. Nie obchodziło mnie, czy żyję, czy umarłem. Byłem tak szczęśliwy, że jestem poza Związkiem Radzieckim. Nareszcie wolno mi było umrzeć wolnym, jeżeli nie dane mi było żyć wolnym, jak gdybym miał wybór. Ale nie, śmierć wystarczy. Wolny, w opiekuńczych rękach Brytyjczyków, Persów. Ach, znowu zanoszą się płaczem moi polscy żołnierze, mein Volk. Spójrzcie na nich, w dumnych mundurach, pełni zdrowia, ich skóra błyszcząca, a ich twarze promieniują miłością, gdy niosą mi pomoc. Przepraszam, że tak dużo płaczę. Otrzymuję pomoc od moich rodaków, którzy mają się tak dobrze, a zaledwie parę tygodni wcześniej, jak ja, byli tylko kupą kości i szmat, dla której najwłaściwszym miejscem był grób. A jednak, spójrzcie, lśnią zdrowiem. Być może... Och nie, nie ma co wzbudzać nadziei. To za dużo dla mnie. Mogę umrzeć z nadziei, że być może ciągle jeszcze żyję. Że być może żyję i znowu czuję. Spójrzcie na mnie. Jestem w stanie. Poza kontrolą. Ironia. Ile dni żyłem bez wody, teraz wylewam ją płacząc. I sok pomarańczowy. Brytyjczycy przynoszą mi sok pomarańczowy na tacy. Mój Boże, taca. Nie widziałem tacy przez... Och, gubię się w latach. Od czasów Polski, od domu, od mamy i taty. O mamo.
Thanks. Basia's now going to read some of her own poems. Just want to say how humbling it is and how powerful it is to hear something you've written about someone you love being read out by someone else, and so powerfully. I wish I knew the Polish well enough to get the same feeling, but that was astonishing. Thank you.
So these are some of my own poems, written quite a while ago. Letting go. First anger, then a sort of sadness sets in, followed by much weeping. When the eyes have dried out that it's difficult to open or close eyelids, true pain. Beyond pain, numbness. There you stay till you let go. Only then can you begin to love the change. And this one's titled Stone Necklace. On the day I lost you, a rope appeared around my neck, not strong enough to hang myself on, yet strong enough to thread stone. For each day after that, one stone was added on. The first one has half embedded itself through skin into my collarbone. The ones on either side are cutting through flesh now, and the most recent additions move about at the back. It's quite painful when a new stone is added on, as all the other ones have to move along. While they do that, I can't do anything but stand. For a long time I feared the day when the length of rope would show no more, as on that day I would from its total weight fall. But I fear it no more, for frequently a stone is taken off by a stranger, a friend, a smile across a room, a warm handshake, a kiss on the cheek. Maybe there's a lesson still to be learned. It's the one when I can take each stone off with my own hand. And a little lighter note about angels. There are many who have considered the possibility of the existence of angels. Consideration does nothing. It neither creates nor extinguishes. There are also many theories on the topic of angels, one of which is that they are ethereal creatures, a kind of spirit. Some have come to the conclusion that they are elf or fairy-like beings. As for me, I just somehow know that they are. I have absolute faith in their existence, although at times the strange shapes they come in doesn't half shock me. Wingless and featherless, bodies made of bone, blood and flesh. And there's one I know that has your face. The frame within. Under the surface of my skin, there's a framed photograph of you within. As days melt into nights and then become days again, the image is getting fainter, it's fading away. Another few cycles of the moon and there shall be only a frame inside of me. I did have the idea of replacing the photograph with another, not even one of yourself as you are today, but with a completely different face, someone else. I have decided instead to throw away the frame itself. Under my skin then, there shall be only unframed love, no longer able to be restrained within. And I've just got two more. This one's called Fragile Pink Wings. I have wanted to know your name since forever. Alas, knowing your name has not brought me closer to you. The truth, unchanging, moves mistily in my mind beyond the window frame. I place my own hands inside my own head and twist my mind around to face myself. Towards the truth I would fly, but I have no more than fragile pink wings and can jump off but the smallest of cliffs. I reassured myself that with time I would, with my own determination, learn how to grow a full set of wings. But since then and now, all that I have come to know is that for wings to grow, the jump has to be made off the cliff edge that seems impossible. Only then, during flight, in mid-air, feathers shall be added to keep you there. And the last one is called Falling. It's not the first time, nor will it be the last, that you and I are close to paradise. Time and time again you change shape, cupping yourself to heal me. Tears drench my face, I am weak and falling. Just then there it is. A word said, a book sent, a kiss given, and then it all gets turned upside down again. This time it is I who changes shape, curving myself to fit your pain. We save lives without knowing.